Aries, welcome to your reading. This will be a yours and theirs with clarifiers. We'll take a look at your energies individually as well as shared. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing awesome. Let's get into it. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light, we thank you for your help with Aries reading today, for whatever they and their person need to know for the highest good. All right. Here we go. Showing up with the Four of Pentacles. You're holding on tight to something, not letting go. Followed by a Tower. There's some jarring, shocking energy right there. And the Five of Wands. Conflict, arguing, battling, strife. Your person showing up with the Queen of Cups. They're all in, coming with their full love cup to share. They're here to be supportive and nurturing. Followed by the King of Wands. Very attractive energy right here. Confident in their actions. Masterful. And the Eight of Pentacles. They're a hard worker, perhaps. The Eight of Pentacles. Doing repetitive work on something. In the shared energies, Ten of Wands. This is not easy. In fact, it's quite hard. Burdensome. And the Hangman on pause. And the final card in the shared energy, we have Justice. The desire to make things right, to bring in the balance. The overall energy of your reading, the Hermit. Doing the introspective work, isolating away from whatever the incident is, whatever the situation is, shining the light in the dark by ourselves to see what's in our way so that we can heal it. And the reason we're here, King of Cups, perfect match to the Queen, to be and respond in the most balanced way in the midst of all the storms, in a masterful, emotionally balanced way. As a matter of fact, let's just put that right on top. And let's clarify that Hermit in the overall. All right, Spirit, why is the Hermit here? What does Aries and their person need to know, please, about this Hermit, about this isolating from the circumstance, going off on our own, to figure it out, to heal it, deep healing. Why is it here? Show us the Hermit. And we have the Sun, bliss, joy, the ultimate success, followed by the Knight of Pentacles. Things are moving quite slowly in this circumstance. And the Two of Wands, we're contemplating the future long term. The Sun, the happiest card in the tarot. Yep. Going in to heal. Going after that joy, that happiness. We realize it's going to take patience. It's going to take a while to figure out the pathway we need to take. And it feels like it's basically brought everything to a halt, is what it feels like. The reason we're here, the Two of Swords, because we're at some sort of indecision. We can't see what we need to see to make a decision. So we go into Hermit mode, shine that light to figure it out. All right. Let's take a look at the energy showing up here for you. The Four of Pentacles, holding on tight. Now, energy is fluid. You may identify with this first column that I call Aries. You may identify with the center column instead. If not, just take what resonates and leave the rest. Roles can be reversed. Energy's fluid. Yada, yada. Four of Pentacles, why is it here? What is Aries holding on tight to? What do they need to know, please? Four of Pentacles. With everything going on, it looks like you're holding on tight to your sanity, really. The Moon, holding on tight. The Moon. Things that are hidden, yet to be revealed. Secrets. Perhaps you're holding on to secrets. Buried emotions. We have the King of Swords. Masterful decision maker right there, using all his logic, perhaps burying the emotions, holding on tight through this. Page of Swords. There's something we need to take a closer look at here about what you're holding on tight to. That moon is very curious. Let's find out. Oh, look at that. The reason we're here, the Hermit, because we're going in. We're going in to the things that are buried. That's what we're doing. We're shining the light. We're paying extra attention. And we're just, it feels like that Four of Pentacles is just really holding on tight through this, because it's not easy. It is not easy to go in deep, shine the light on the things that are hidden. That moon, the things that are hidden. You know what? Let's pull a third deck and clarify that moon, just to see if we can find out a little bit more about what is hidden here. What is hidden? What does Aries need to know about what is hidden? They're going in to shine the light, to find it. They're doing the healing work. They're going to find out what's in their way in order to make a masterful decision. They're learning how to go about this. And we have the Five of Swords. A card of ego, winning at all costs. What are the costs? It means you're willing to make sacrifices in order to get what you want. Six of Wands, yeah, to get to victory. Okay. And the Star, it's tied up to a big wish of yours, a big desire. Alright. That doesn't really tell us too much more. The reason we're here, well, you've suffered some loss in the past, and you're sad about it, and it's all tied up to this thing that you want, and you're willing to do whatever it takes to be victorious here. So hence going into Hermit mode. That'll do it. That's a great way to approach it, and handle things with that King of Cups energy. Very stable, very reliable, very balanced in our emotions. We're gonna figure it out. All right, let's take a look at your person showing up with the Queen of Cups. Very supportive energy. Lots of love, very forgiving, positive attitude, coming with their full love cup and their heart wide open. Show us the Queen of Cups for Aries person, please. There it is. And they have the Star. Their big wish is tied up to this as well. And look, the Tower, it's coming up next in your column. Something very jarring happens here when it comes to this desire, this wish. And the Knight of Cups, wishing to express themselves, their emotions. Well, that's the Queen does it well. The Queen of Cups, the Knight of Cups. But there's this Tower in between what they want and expressing their emotions. It's like the Tower interrupts it. Something's going on. This Tower is very jarring, jolting, and it's coming between the desire and the expression. Something really interrupted that. Look at that. Justice on the bottom. Same as right here. This could be a marriage, but the desire is to make things right, to bring in the balance, for sure. The intentions are good, but whatever this Tower is, I think that's what gets in the way here. Yeah. Yeah, it's a complete destabilizing energy. Alright, let's take a look at the Ten of Wands. This heavy burden, this is in the shared energy. It's showing how hard this is. Why is the Ten of Wands here in the shared? What does Aries and the person need to know? Ten of Wands. Judgment. The High Priestess. Yeah, you're being called to your highest self, to connect to your, both of you, since this is in the shared. Six of Wands. In order to get to victory, there are some decisions that are going to have to be made, but in order to make them in a victorious way, we need to make them from our highest self. We need to rise above the the lower polarities of the conflict and the battling and the arguing and the towers and all that stuff that bothers us and frustrates us and shocks us. We need to close our eyes, go within. The high priestess does it, the hermit does it. Go within, rise above, connect, and that's how we can make the best decisions on how to handle these burdens and get to victory. All right. All right. It looks like we're both willing to do that here. The reason we're here, Seven of Swords. Somebody's being sneaky here. They've been sneaky. Sneaking out the back door. Wonder what that's about. Let's take a look at the tower coming up. Let's take a look at the tower. Maybe we'll find out about the sneakiness. Why is the tower here? Spirit, what does Aries and their person need to know about this tower? Alright, we have the Four of Cups. Yes, very disappointing, very upsetting. What else? The Hierophant. Could be tied up to marriage, could be tied up to some sort of authority figure. This also speaks to our own alignment when we are connected. Let's see what the third card is. The World, an old cycle closing out. Oh, this is very significant, very disappointing. Very disappointing. It's like you got some shocking news that is really upsetting. Something happened. And there's a major life cycle closing out that's very significant to you. Some sort of commitment. And like I said, it could be a marriage. Justice is marriage, which we've now seen twice, as well as the Hierophant. It could be. Doesn't have to be. But I have to mention it. But there's something major that changes here, and it's coming to an end. It's closing out. What? Something significant with that Hierophant, and it's really upsetting and really disappointing. This shock that you have gotten, Aries, and your person. Perhaps they're the one delivering the news. I don't know, because they have that tower over there tied up to their wish. I just assumed that your wishes were the same, but no, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Okay. Alright, underlying, we have the Five of Swords. Second time we're seeing that. You have it over here when we clarified that moon, winning at all costs. You're willing to do whatever it takes. Willing to sacrifice people or something, whatever it takes to get through this the way you want to get through it. Wow. Alright, let's take a look at the King of Wands your person is showing up with. King of Wands, very attractive energy here. Very smart, very wise in their actions. Very confident. Why is the King of Wands here? What does Aries and their person need to know about this King of Wands, please? It's almost like they're a shoulder you can lean on, unless, of course, they're the one causing that tower. I do not know. I can't tell. You guys know what's going on. King of Wands, please. King of Wands. And there it is. Seven of Swords. Sneaking out. Somebody sneaking out the back door. Moving on. The Chariot, the vehicle to victory. And the Hermit. They're sneaking out. They want to go off on their own and isolate over here. Somebody is. It's the vehicle to victory. They're sneaking out. They're like, I gotta go. This is the way to be victorious. I'm determined. I have all this determination and willpower. I'm confident in my actions. I gotta go. Sneak off beyond my own and heal. Okay. Okay, perhaps that's the tower. Perhaps it's your person telling you, I gotta go. I gotta go. I don't know. Yeah, look at that. The reason we're here, Ten of Swords, a very painful ending. Perhaps that is the Tower. Perhaps they dropped it on you. Let's take a look at the shared energies. This Hangman, it's being on pause, which makes sense if somebody's leaving and isolating. Maybe they are even, I don't know, you're holding on tight. It's like you don't want to let go of this, but your person's saying they gotta go. That's what it looks like. They gotta go. Alright. The Hangman and the shared energy. On pause. Taking a look at things from every angle. Why is the Hangman? Oh, there. Hangman. King of Pentacles. The Lovers. And New Beginnings. The reason we're here, Nine of Wands. Somebody's hurt and wounded here about this relationship that is, even if you're not together physically, you are connected energetically. You don't want to let go of this. This is sort of tattooed on your heart there. You're trying to hold it steady and together and just be very grounded and manage the stability. When it comes to some sort of new beginning, we're on pause. We're just taking a look at things. New adventure, new beginning, lovers. I don't know what this is, guys. Let's take a look at the Five of Wands, the conflict in your column, Aries. There's that Queen of Cups. That's how your person shows up. So you have a conflict with this person. Yes. Justice again. So perhaps this marriage, making things right. It may be a marriage, it may not be, but either way, there's a lot of arguing and battling going on here between you and your person. This conflict. And Six of Swords. We're right in the middle of it. It seems that we've left an old way that we were. We're heading someplace else, but we're not there yet. We're just in the middle of this fighting and arguing and whatever it is, there's a lot of strife here. It does not feel good. Your person just wants to go. They just need their space, is what it feels like. It feels like you're steady and here for them, but they are going off, is what it feels like. The reason we're here, Temperance. Yeah. Balance and healing is needed. It's going to take time and patience. Perhaps this battle and this whatever's going on, it feels like it might have been going on for a while. The strife. Let's take a look at your person with the Eight of Pentacles. What are they working on? What are they working on? They're going to isolate. They feel like they need to get away. They need to go and heal. And you're over here saying, I'm here. I'm holding the fort down. I'm waiting for when you're ready to have a new beginning, a new adventure. You're the one for me. You're on my heart. But yeah, but they're just gone at this point, is what it feels like. Show us the Eight of Pentacles and Aries person's position. Yeah, okay. Everything came upside down. Take the ones flipped up first. We have the Five of Pentacles. So this is feeling abandoned or doing abandoning. I don't know. They're working on turning it around. It could also be it's a card of lack, of feeling lost, out in the cold, abandoned, doing abandoning, feeling abandoned. I don't know. Lack, loss. It's a fear card. No good. But it's in reverse, so it's what they're working on. They're working on turning things around, but we also have the Page of Pentacles in the upright. This is saying, hey, we're making the initial investment in this, but it's in reverse. So, I don't know, perhaps not as much, as well as Temperance in reverse. Uh, it's like they'd like to work on it, but they're so mixed up and so confused that uh, it's all scrambled. It's not happening. It's like they're spinning their wheels. They're not really getting anywhere right here. Everything's reversed. And the reason we're here, the Queen of Swords. Rules, boundaries, limitations, setting requirements, and making a declaration like I'm working on it, but the energy around all of it, it's not working out real well, I'll tell you that right now. It's very mixed up. Hmm. Let's take a look at Justice, your final card in the shared energies. Why is Justice here? Alright. And we have Death, Endings and Transformations. The Empress. Nurturing, creating, grounded. The balance of all four queens. Feeling empowered. Six of Cups. And the reason we're here, Ten of Wands, same as back there. Yeah, this is a really heavy burden because you guys are soul connections here. You have history together, but things are changing and transforming and ending, and it's all kinds of painful mix up with your person, Aries, whoever this is. They can try to work on this repetitively. It's going to take a long time, but right now they're all mixed up. This is everything coming out in reverse here. It's just on this Eight of Pentacles on what they're working on. They're nowhere near it, and you're over here having a lot of conflict about this journey um, and how they're pouring themselves into this journey. I feel like you disagree with it. They're saying they got to go do this on their own. Leave me alone. I need my space. I got to go do this. I'm working, but you know what? We could tell they're not getting anywhere, and it's just all mixed up. And you must know this because you're protesting it over here. Um, you're just saying, yeah, this is I don't agree with this, is what you're saying about how they're going about bringing in the balance and trying to make things right. You totally disagree. There's a whole lot of burden over here that both of you are feeling. It's like they're going in to do all this deep healing to get their joy back, the sun, joy, bliss, success, all the good things, the happiest card in the tarot, but followed by the Knight of Pentacles, bam, brought to a halt. It's like not going anywhere. It's moving so slow that it's halted. Yeah. And Two of Wands, this is a long-term thing. Whatever this is, it's like they want to get back to some sort of balance, but they're way out of balance, and it's like emotional emotional. I would say mental, but it's not really mental, it's more emotional. I don't really know what that is about. Let's pull some advice cards from the universe. Spirit, what message do you have for Aries and their person, whoever is going through these energies where their person is off on their own trying to do their own thing in order to heal, and Aries is just in complete disagreement with how it's going, and I can see why. Because it's really not going anywhere, but their person feels adamant that they have to leave to do it. Aries does not like it at all. Very upset. What advice or message do you have for Aries at this time? Okay. All right, so that hit the table in reverse. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, but in reverse. In the upright, this is being independent, being single, being on one's own. But it was in reverse. So trying to change that perhaps. And then we have three more. The Seven of Cups, exploring our options. Eight of Swords, in a mind inferno of confusion, stuck energy. And the Queen of Swords, trying to set rules, boundaries, and requirements. The Queen says, this is what I need, but rules, boundaries, limitations. These all feel like limitations, like I'm single, but I don't want to be. Seven of Cups, I'm exploring my options. I'm looking at, what are the choices that we have here? And all I can come up with is none. No choices. We're stuck. We're stuck. We're stuck in this, just a whole bunch of confusion. Can't see our way out of this. Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. You might. This might be some sort of advice here with the Queen being the final card, saying that you're going to have to set your own rules and your own boundaries when it comes to what's going on here, Aries, because whatever your partner's going through, it does not look good. It doesn't look successful the way they're going about it, and I can tell you don't know what to do. And the universe is confirming that with your last several cards. But the Queen of Swords is always about making some sort of declaration, throwing down the sword and saying, this is what I'll tolerate, this is what I won't, this is acceptable, this is not, this is how it has to be, this is what I require. My way or the highway, that's it. So, yeah. If we're going to have any kind of a new opportunity at love and to bring joy back into our lives, you're going to have to throw down the gauntlet and say how you need it to be. I believe this is advice with the Queen here. It's like, none of this is good. None of this is good at all. It's not going anywhere. Something's wrong. I don't know what the advice is, except that you need to decide for yourself what you're going to put up with and what you're not, and really lay down the rules for yourself, not telling the other person so much, but for yourself, why you need what you need, because this is no way to live. This is not going to work. No choice. Being single for an indeterminable amount of time. It's undeterminable. I don't know. Undetermined amount of time. That's what we have. All right. I hope it helps. I hope it makes sense, because I don't know what's going on here. I just know that this isn't working and you don't like it, and I don't blame you by seeing all these cards and these energies. I don't know what your person is going through, but it looks very, very, very hard for the both of you. All right, guys, that's what we got. I hope it gets better soon. Please like, share, subscribe, and I look forward to reading for you next time. Take it easy.